Yo, what's going on guys, X2 Flair here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got the FPL knee-jerk reaction for Game Week 5. And also guys, just before we get into the video, since we hit 400 subs by the end of the year, you guys get to choose the transfer that I make for this game week. So leave a comment on the video, the most liked comment is going to be the transfer that I make, so best of luck with that. With that being said, let's go straight into the video. So taking a look at the most transferred in players for this game week, we had James Rodriguez coming in at the #1 spot with 145,000 transfers in. He scored a huge 18 points in game week 4, getting 2 goals and an assist, totaling his score to 35 points for the season. He's currently seen a 0.3 million price increase, taking his price to £7.8 million, coming in at a 32.4% ownership. He's currently coming in with a #3 ICT index ranking, which is very impressive, meaning he'd be a great transfer in this week as he's very good value for his price. So the second most transferred in player for this game week was Chilwell from Chelsea. He had 129,000 transfers in, which was fairly justified considering that he scored 18 points in game week 4. He got an assist, a goal, and a clean sheet in his first game for Chelsea, which is an awesome debut, and coming in at a price of just 5.5 million with a very low 3.7% ownership, he could be a very good transfer into the FPL squads as he's ultra attacking and very good value. So the third most transferred in player this week was Dominic CalvertLewin from Everton. He had a huge 120,000 transfers in this game week after scoring once again against Brighton, making it 6 goals for the season. He scored 6 points for game week 4, totaling his score to 37 points for the season. Coming in at 7.6 million, he's still only seen an increase of 0.1. His ownership has increased though to 43.2%. He has a #2 ICT index ranking overall, meaning he'd be a very good transfer in as he's in incredible form and his price is still very low compared to some other alternative options in the forward line. So now moving on to the most transferred out players for this game week, we had Timo Werner coming in at the #1 spot with 104,000 transfers out. He scored another dismal 2 points in game week 4, totaling his points to just 11 for the season. He's currently priced at 9.4 million, which is still only a decrease of 0.1, but I'm expecting him to go down more in the future. He still has a very high ownership of 24.7%, and for that reason he'd be a very good transfer out considering that he has a high ownership, he hasn't scored very well, and for Chelsea he's playing on the wing, he's playing in quite wide areas, so he's not getting into the box to get those attacking returns. So now moving on to the second most popular transfer out this game week, it was Rhys James from Chelsea. He had 64,000 total transfers out this game week, and it was understandable as he was benched for the whole game against Crystal Palace, scoring 0 points for game week 4. This leaves his total points of 16 for the season. He's currently priced at £5.1 million, but I'd expect that to see a decrease in the future as most people will be transferring him out. He currently still has a high ownership of 15.5%, meaning he'd be a good transfer out as he's been benched for Azpilicueta, so I'd expect Azpilicueta to be starting most games for the rest of the season, and considering that there's so many other good value options around his price point for defenders, it wouldn't be a bad idea to transfer him out. So that's all I've got for today guys. I hope you enjoyed the FPL knee-jerk reaction for Game Week 5. If you did, give it a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below who you guys are going to be transferring in for Game Week 5. I'd be interested to know. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.